Hey YouTube fam, so I am back with tip number 2. So, um, yeah, this one is gonna be like, really, Melissa? Yep, really. Tip number 2 is to minimize your time on social media platforms related to bags. Yeah, so that means those Facebook purse groups, that means those YouTube channels, with unboxings and so forth, like mine, to minimize your time. Um, and you're probably gonna be like, "What? Really?" Well, that's what I find that has worked for me. Over time, you kind of desensitize yourself, and then when you watch them, it doesn't really has much influence and or temptation of purchasing a bag or whatnot. So, I think it's been a little over 2 months now, almost 2 months and 2 weeks since I purchased the bag. Um, but I found that my decreased time on these platforms has definitely contributed to not being as tempted, purchasing a bag. So what I do is I was limiting my time, like so you're like, someone will say, "Don't you have a Facebook purse group?" Yeah, that's Coach Gone Rogue. I'm hardly on there. If I hop on there, um, that morning, probably like 5 minutes. I'll scroll real quick. Like the first two, three postings that I see, like or whatnot, unless somebody tag me on something or I get a PM with a concern or whatnot. I'm really hardly on there. So, and sometimes you'll find me, like I was allowing myself in the beginning, like 10, 15 minutes a day on the platforms where I'm able to scroll or whatever. So, minimizing your time. So, even on the YouTube platform, yes, I have this channel and it's focused on handbags and on boxes, on my purses and so forth. But in a lot of my people that I subscribe to and follow, is the same interest. So the people I really follow is handbags, travel channels, and handbag travel channels, and meditation, um, law of attraction, Abraham Hicks, those kind of stuff. That's what I listen to. So, and so I, obviously, I want to support the people, my YouTube fam, people who's posting their bags. I have not been watching the videos. What I do is like it, right? When I'm feeling some kind of way, I'm like, maybe if I watch this video, I'm gonna want to buy the bag. So all I do to support is I just click the like button, or I let it play. And just I'm not watching, but just I guess to get the views or whatnot for that person to get the view. Okay, so that's how I support. So that's another way of bag tip, bag ban island tip number 2 of you know to keep you to stay on Bag Ban Island. Okay, because when you seen the unboxings, then you seen the pictures, and you seen the videos, and you see the colors, and you see the releases. Oh my gosh, it's very hard. Now it's probably easier for me. Like, you kind of have to sensitize myself to this, so I'm able to appreciate and be like, oh, this is really nice, and not have the urge to like, oh, I want this bag. Oh, maybe I could still be bag ban island if I sell this bag. It's not going into any finances or whatnot that like I'm actually, you know, adding. It'll be like exchanging. I was like, okay, Melissa, you just doing the most. That just means that that is not staying on bag ban island. So far going good. We're in September, yay! So, um, yeah. So haven't had a bag. I'm actually, I'm laying on this couch because, I just drove up to my sister's today. It's like an hour and a half drive. And spent time up there with her and her family, and I also brought my mom, and she's staying up there for the week. And then I drove back down, just got home, and I'm just laying on the couch. So, and I unwrapped my hair. I had it tied up in a big old Afro puff bun, and I just like released it and like let it breathe. So this is the bag I carried, my Alexander Wang Rocky with the iridescent hardware. I paired her up with a little puff, so that's what I was carrying for Labor Day weekend. I switched out of my dinky. I carried that dinky. Oh, I don't. Did I show it on here what I was carrying? I forgot. Or was it on Instagram or Facebook that I shared? I was carrying the Coach Dinky, the floor bow print one. I carried it for 2 weeks, and I just switched. Today was the day I switched into this Alexander Wayne Rocky iridescent heart image shade. So this is what I carried. So yeah, bad tip number 2. Minimize your time on social media platforms. So yes, that includes decreasing time on the Facebook purse groups, on the YouTube channels. So so that is my recommendation. So all right, hope you guys had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I am going to take a shower and get ready for bed. All right, bye y'all.